Today's workout is workout number 10 from my Lose Your Mommy Pooch workout plan. It's the most advanced workout we've done so far and it's the last one, so make sure you've done workouts 1 through 9 before moving on to this one. We'll continue to work on gaining a strong functional core, flattening your belly, and losing that mommy pooch. All you need is a mat. Let's get started. Hey mamas, welcome to workout number 10 from my Lose Your Mommy Pooch workout plan. This is the final workout and the most advanced workout in this series, so make sure you've done workouts 1 through 9 before moving on to this one, because we're really gonna challenge your core strength and sculpt your abs in this workout. Let's start lying on our back in our supine position. We're gonna start with the leg reverse crunch to extension. So knees come up, legs extend, and then we lower to 45 degrees. So knees up, extend, slowly lower. Now, we've done this move a couple times, so if you can push the boundaries and go a little lower as you lower those legs, feel free to go there. But we're just warming up here, so I want you to focus on connecting to your core right now. You know the signs to look for. Belly pull towards spine, feeling controlled like you've got Spanx on. Lower back is pressing down toward the floor, and your hands are just resting on the floor. Couple more here. That's it. All right, moving on to our single leg extensions all the way to the floor. So palms up, belly braced, front leg goes down, heel taps, bring it up. Inhale, release, exhale, engage. We've done this move or a variation of it every single workout, and there's a reason for that, because we're trying to connect to our core, move with control and intention, and anytime you move the legs away from the body, your core has to engage. So we want to do that slowly, intentionally, and this is one of those moves that even if you've mastered it, you still want to move slowly and with control. Last one. Good work. Okay, now we're moving to a leg and arm extension. So legs and arms up, legs to 45, arms go back. Here we go. Exhale as you extend. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull that belly in, back pressing toward the floor, arms go overhead. Release. Try to move your arms and legs away at the same time. It's easier to take the arms away, harder to take the legs away. So be mindful of that. Even if your arms could go all the way back, don't just fling them back. Connect to that core. So you're using your upper and your lower abs together here to control the movement. Your head still stays down, your upper back stays down, your lower back stays down. Just those arms and legs are moving, and your hips will move a little too. If you can go lower, you can go for it. But again, we want to maintain that control. Rest. All right, moving on to a tabletop bridge with those walkouts. So we're going to keep the hands under shoulders. We're going to lift the hips, drive through those heels. We're going to walk out, out, in alternating sides. Out, in. Hips stay high here. Moving with control. Glutes are squeezed. Good, nice and quiet on those feet so that pressure stays in the core and the glutes. And so you can stay stable. Of course, your hips are gonna shift as you move, but the goal is stability as you move. Good, just a couple more here. And rest. All right, moving on to those bird dog pulses. So onto your hands and knees, opposite arm and leg. Pull the belly in, extend, and pulse. Just tiny movement up and down, 1 inch or 2. Good. Keeping the hips and shoulders square to the floor, keeping that belly pulled in. There should be a little curve in the low back, but not an excessive arch. We're not trying to drive the leg up very high. We want it about hip level so that work stays safely and comfortably in the low back. You'll feel a little bit of a burn, but it shouldn't be, again, an excessive strain in your low back. Last one. Quick rest. You can shift back onto your hips to heels if you want. We're going to repeat it on the other side. Extend, flex the foot, and pulse. Try to relax the neck and shoulders here as well. We want the neck long and looking about a few inches in front of the fingertips, so we're in a neutral spine position. Make sure your shoulder stays over your wrist and the hand on the ground. Starting to feel that glute. It's a great exercise for the glutes too. Almost there, a couple more. Rest, all right. Bear plank holds. We're going back to those. This time, we're gonna hold it as long as we can. Tuck the toes, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Lift, pull the belly button in toward your spine, and we're holding. So your shoulders should be right over your wrist the whole time. Knees hovering the ground. Belly is pulled in. You're breathing, but you're keeping those breaths shallow because you're keeping your core tight. As soon as you start to shift back, you drop down, you rest, you come back up. As soon as your knees drop, you rest. As soon as your knees start to lift really high, take a break. You might be shaking like I am, but stay in the work. Whatever that looks like, even if you can hold it only just for a few seconds, we're in the last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Moving on to a side plank hold. On your forearm, you can scissor the legs or stack them, reaching the top arm, lifting through the waistline, come up, we hold it. Isometric exercises for the last couple. So we're really challenging your core stability here. Can you connect? And we're not trying to just get through some movements here. We are holding this. So I want you to really pay attention to your body. What's fighting here? I want that work to come from your core. Your glutes included. If you're feeling it excessively in your shoulder, take a break, reset. You can always drop this knee and put it down. You can always scissor the legs, or you can come with me, stack them, but we're doing it with quality movement here. 10 seconds. Again, we're lifting through that waistline. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Other side, this is it, guys. Well, we have one final exercise, but this is it for the planks. Come on up, stack those feet if you can. Pushing out of that forearm. So you're actively using your arm, but if you feel, again, an excessive strain in your shoulder, I want you to drop the knee or take a rest, take a break. You should feel those deep core and pelvic floor muscles engaging here, along with that glute. That's what's helping you stay stable, and if you're shaking a little bit, that's no big deal. But if you're like twisting or really struggling to keep the hips up, I want you to modify or rest for a second. Again, it's the most challenging workout, and it's not like this is the pinnacle. You can, of course, keep doing this one, but these exercises are definitely the most challenging of this plan. Almost there. Got it. Okay, one final exercise, but we get to lay down. So, in a prone position on your belly, legs are gonna go wide, knees out, heels together, feet flexed. We're gonna take the arms out and then bend the elbows, lifting the knees and the chest off the floor, and then lower down. Let's do that again. So we lift, drive the heels up, and then drive down. So we're pulling the elbows back, shoulder blades squeeze together, And then as we do that, we're also pushing those heels, lifting the quads. So the goal here is to lift everything off the floor except for the belly. That might be a lofty goal for your first time doing this one, but if you do one thing, just focus on the legs maybe, or just the upper body. And then if you're more comfortable, you can do both together. But we want to try to do both simultaneously and lift as high as we can. Just a few more here. Last one, and we're done with the workout. You should feel really accomplished if you made it this far. 10 workouts is a long series, but I did that for a reason, so we could progressively get stronger together in our core, so we could not just gain a flat stomach and lose our mommy pooch, but also so we could gain core function, control. And that is gonna carry over not just for looks, but for the rest of our life as we play with our children, as we grow and age. And so I hope this program helped you achieve the results you were looking for. Of course, it's a journey postpartum in finding your new body and what it's capable of. So if you need more workouts to keep getting you strong, feeling confident and like yourself in your postpartum body, I have a whole playlist under my channel that has strength, HIIT, cardio, and additional core workouts that are gonna help support you as you go on in your postpartum fitness journey. Again, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the workout. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoyed this. I appreciate your support in my channel.